Ranger, where experience and uncertainty is a way of life.
Welcome back, hunters. Back here to have some fun. I got some moose over here. And I got some caribou, so trying to make a decision here. But first I want to call these moose in. See if we can get a nice shot on them. So just a disclaimer, we are playing on the live version of Way of the Hunter, which had all the ammo change and the nerfs and all of that. For those who are on the live, if you want to have an easier time shooting and hunting, there's a beta available. You can switch to that, which has reverted back all the ammo changes back to normal. So it's a lot easier to get shots on the beta, just so you know. So that's always an option available. So we're within range. Let's get our caller out. See if we get a response here. So today I'm just rocking my 7mm and my crossbow. So that sound is encouraging. That gives me the impression that at least one of them are responding. Sounds like we got some Sitka deer over there. It's fairly early in the morning. Last couple of days here on Aurora Shores have been really overcast. No sun. I think some rain is fixing to come at some point, but maybe in another couple hours. So he's taking his time, if he is coming. Sometimes the pattern of the animals are a bit tricky. Depending where they are, they gotta come over some hills through like the river here. So they walk around sometimes. Okay, I'm getting some footsteps here. Is that the Sitka deers or? Yeah, that's a lot of action. I'm not sure if they're coming my way or not. There we go. I was almost about to give up. So these frontals are viable, but they're not wise to make anymore. Because even at this range, sometimes you don't have enough penetration to get through to that heart or those lungs. So we're going to wait till he turns. We're going to put a well-placed shot. So I had to compensate for the wind. And also he's moving, so I'm hoping that shot was fairly dead on. Maybe like the top of the lungs. Let's see what the blood tells us. Look at that. That was a beautiful shot. And I think that's what the devs really was trying to do, is that really emphasize that shot placement really counts. Which I think it should. That's why I really thought they did a good job with that ammo change, because that's really what it came down to. Sure, the distance kind of sucked, and it took away that long distance shooting, which, you know, will be tweaked. But overall, man, it's such a great change. Having to think more about your shot really adds life to hunting. Whoa, it's all the way out there. He ran pretty far. So they're about what? About 260. I'm curious if that male is low fit enough to come into my call. Doesn't look like it. But we'll give it a shot, see if we can get 2 in 1. I was hoping to get some caribou, which is just over there. But we'll catch up with them later. Yeah, I don't expect him to be interested, because his rack looked pretty good. Yeah, so we got no interest. So that's a good sign. So I'm seeing some rain. It's beginning to drizzle. So since our guy is just out in the open, we can't miss him. We can shift our focus here to these caribou. See if we can bag one. So they're about, what, 170 meters out. So it seems like we got one responding. A lot of new players ask this question, and I want to try answer it. They worry about what happens if I shoot too many females. Now, if you read the encyclopedia, it tells you that if you shoot too many females, it creates an imbalance on the habitat, which means there are going to be less animals living in that habitat. Now, it's been known that that's pretty aggressive as far as the way they're explaining it. It takes a lot more to sort of shrink your herds. But you want to think about it as a widespread, like over the habitat as a whole, not just that one herd that you're focusing on. So if you do that consistently to different herds of the same species, eventually they will shrink. But that's a lot of work, and that's a lot of shooting of females. So the trick is that you don't want to shoot females. There is no reason to. You can if you want to experiment, but beyond that, there is no reason to shoot females. They're just going to cause an imbalance in your herd, which you don't want. It's bad business if you really get your herds into the negative. Now the game will always maintain this ratio, so you don't have to worry too much, but I would not willfully do that. Yeah, this guy looks terrible. Yeah, we got 2. So if I can get them sort of in the open here, that'll be nice for a nice bow shot. I can try that. So the herd seems to be on the move. Our guy is coming right through the bushes here. I just want you to come right in the open, so I get a nice view and shot of you. So we can try our luck with our crossbow. See if we can get a nice broadside on one of these guys. Kind of wait as he turns. This would be very risky. Did we mess that one up? Yeah, we did. That doesn't look good at all. Yeah, that's too bad. I think I probably went a little bit too forward. And we might have gotten that shoulder. Let's go pick up our moose. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to hunting, is that RNG, that you're not going to always bring something down. We took down our moose. Doesn't mean we're going to take down anything else. Love it. So 57 meters out. Wow, we thread the needle there. That's a lot far back than I thought. So when you look at the wind, yeah, that's definitely a factor. Got that right lung, that almost hit the liver. So we would have still, brought him down, just not as soon. That was almost a bad shot. Almost missed the lungs completely, really. So 43%, we'll take it. Yeah, that was pretty close. But the rain came down a lot sooner than I thought it would. We got some moose and some bison up here. Decent options to choose from. Seems like a really nice herd just up on the hill. They're about 100 something meters out. So I want to try a different ammo. Right now we have the bounded tip. I want to try the hollow point. There's a bit more velocity on it. But the energy, so we got 43, so 24, 37, 24, 72. So I want to see how that works out. Yeah, it's a real nice herd. So we know that the darker the animal is, more mature that they are. They're in a bit of a difficult spot because I can't see the rest of the herd. So I want to get close enough so I can make a judgment call here, but this guy looks like he's a young guy. Very light coat. It's a very dark coat, but I can't see the gender Let me switch that ammo right now. Okay, that looks like a female. Yeah, that's a female. This male looks very young. I can't see the rest. Seems like they're either resting or eating here. I'm not sure what zone this is. But they don't seem to be in a hurry to be moving. So that's a nice male right there. Let's take a shot on him. Well placed. The blood is telling us that's a boss shot. We got him. So I like to stay within 200 meters of these big animals, since I'm using the lower end of the tier 5 rifles. They got less energy. You gotta be a lot more precise. Anything under 200 meters works good, providing you're still aiming at the right spot. Good shot placement. So 41 meters out, we got that lung. Barely clipped that rib. But still good penetration. Yeah, we keep getting the back of that lung. I gotta aim a little bit more forward, which I did. But to compensate for that wind, we still did good. Whoa, we got 91%. 2-star. Yikes. Yeah, he's an adult. Yeah, not what we wanted. But he looked pretty big out in the field. So I definitely took a chance on him. Thinking he was closer to like maybe like a 4-star. Bad genetics. That he won't make it to a 5-star, but yeah, we messed that one up for sure. Can't be having too many of these. But hey, we'll take it. So we're hearing those caribous. I'm going to start the calling process right now since we can't really see them. This way, if they have any plans on moving or leaving the area, at least this will keep one or two from doing so. We definitely got one responding. At least so it seems. He's coming in pretty quick. Let's see what kind of shot he presents us. We'll take it. I'm going to change our shot up if we can. So we must have like 2 coming in. Oh, right there. That was a bit tricky. But we got him. Because I aimed just in front of that shoulder. To sort of compensate, but I was a bit scared that maybe it might hit that front leg. So I'm very curious to see where that shot landed. So 15 meters out. Yeah, he was pretty close. Holy moly. Talk about threading the needle, guys. That is insane. That's an insane shot. There's no way. Was I really aiming that low? I felt I was way up higher to where that joint bone was. We snuck that right in between. That is incredible. Yeah, I'm going to keep this guy. I got to study that shot. That is wild. So that was a fun hunt, guys. We took down the bison. We bagged a moose and a caribou. The first caribou, he got away. We made a bad shot on him with the crossbow. Overall, we had a great hunt. Very nice RNG. I love it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have tried the beta, going back to the old way. If you prefer that, if that's more up your alley, or are you sticking to the live version where we got some RNG and some tougher shots? So thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.